relaxed. We'll start with standing on our mats, grounding through the feet, and find your balance of your weight on both feet. Kind of rocking around in a little circle. Feel the strength of your legs. Lift up through the crown of the head. Bring your awareness to the breath. And begin to deepen that breath. We're going to inhale the arms up now. Exhale and fold forward. Slowly sliding hands down the legs. Take another breath in this forward fold. And then inhale up halfway. Another breath here. And then we'll step back and do our grasshopper. Nice and slow, exhaling as you lower down. Inhale into cobra. And hold that one more breath. Stretching yourself out. And then prepare for downward dog and exhale into downward dog. On the inhale, step your feet forward and lift up. Exhale and fold. And inhale and lift up. Arms down on the exhale. And do it again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale and step it back. Inhale, cobra. And exhale into downward facing dog. On the inhale, step your feet forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, arms down. Waiting. Just stand here for a moment. Take another breath. Be aware of your heart rate, breath, and noticing we're a little warmer now. And we're going to do one more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step it back. Chaturanga, grasshopper. Inhale, up, down, or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Feel the hands and feet pressing into the mat. The strength of your arms and legs. Become aware of the breath moving in the torso, in the ribs, in the belly. And inhale, step your feet forward. Lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up and reach. Exhale, arms down to the side. Again, just standing, recenter, rebalance on 2 feet. As you breathe, notice your chest expanding with the breath. Now we're going to bring the feet apart, turning on your mat, and take the right foot out to the right. Reach your arms out. Getting ready for the triangle, lift up through the crown of the head and then reach out using your legs, strong legs, moving into your pose. Hold. As you're holding the pose, bring your awareness to your breath. Just bring your attention to where you can refine your pose to feel like you're using more muscles together. Then inhale and come up slowly. And we'll turn to the left. Reaching out. Lengthen the spine. Exhale as you move into your pose. See if you can feel your breath moving in, even into your waist as you hold your pose. And then inhale, come up, keep your feet wide, turn the toes, both feet pointing straight ahead. So finding a solid stance, feel yourself pressing into the inner foot and the outer of the part of the foot, both feet. Just slightly bend the knees and then folding forward from the hip hinge, extend through the crown of the head, Slowly slide your hands down your legs. Keep planting both feet. Feeling that the stability of the pose comes from the legs. Just keep easing yourself deeper into your pose. Inhale back up. And we'll bring your feet together. Again, just standing tall. Noticing your mountain pose. Notice if it feels any different yet. Notice how your legs feel. Mine feel a little warmer, a little bit looser. Now we're going to bring the feet apart again like we did before for the triangle, but this time we're going to do the warrior two. So taking your right foot out to the right, bending your right knee as you press into your left leg too. Both legs are working. And then reach your arms out from that strong pose, using the legs. Feeling your spine lengthen from the tailbone up. And use the breath. Bring your right arm down and stretch through the left side of the body. And then bring that left arm down, straighten your right knee. I'm going to turn the feet to the left. And bend the left knee for warrior two. Again, lengthening the spine. Feel the support and stability in the pose coming from the legs. Reach your arms out, shoulders down. Breathe deep. And then take your left arm down, your right arm stretches over. Feel the right side of the body stretch. Left side of the body is the stable support. Breathe into your belly. Inhaling, come up slowly. And again, keeping your feet together, stand in, mountain. And then we're going to balance in the tree pose. So just finding your balance on your left foot. Bring your right one up wherever you want to place it to practice. Just noting that each day may be different. Some days we're more balanced than others. And bring that leg down. And finding yourself centered in your mountain. Imagine you are a strong mountain. And then we'll shift and balance on the right leg. Again, that left foot can go anywhere that you want to do your work. And then we'll bring it back down. And I'm going to just walk up to my wall here. And we're going to just stretch out the back of the leg. So the right leg goes forward. You don't have to use a wall, but I do on this side for sure. So we're just going to fold forward here. And try to flex the front of this right leg, the leg that's forward. Get those quadriceps kind of fired up. That'll help the hamstrings to relax. Nice easy breath. And then we'll switch legs. Again, noticing those legs working. Are they fired up? Sometimes they just need to be reminded. And then breathe into the pose. One more breath. And then we'll come up and stand. And we're going to work our way onto our bellies. So just maybe a vinyasa to get there, arms up, and fold forward, and inhale halfway up, and then step it back, and we're going to lower it all the way down to the ground. Bring your arms alongside your body. Lift up. Lengthen the whole body. Reach through the toes and the crown of the head. Keep your low back neutral. You're going to spreading the effort to your whole body. And exhale and lower down. I'm going to bend one knee and grab your foot behind you. Lift yourself up and let it go. And we'll switch legs. Take your other one up and finding your stretch. And then we'll let that come down. Bring your arms down by your shoulders, hands by shoulders. Come up onto your hands and knees. And we'll just rest here on all fours, tabletop position. Just feel your breath moving in your belly, in your ribs, in your back. Notice when you're doing that, when you're just focusing on that breath, you start to want to move in the cat-cow. So go ahead and just let it be a natural progression, deepening the breath, starting to move. And then you'll eventually deepen your movements. Just let the breath guide you. You might want to do it slower or faster than I do. Just feel the natural movement of your spine as you breathe. One more. And we'll come back to neutral position and then work your way to seated. So sitting, I'm going to bring my blanket underneath the sit bones and extend those legs out. And just bring your awareness to what the part of your body that's touching the mat. Feel how stable that is. We have a lot of foundation here. The whole back side, hips down. Feeling your weight of the shoulders pressing down into the sit bones. So the shoulders should be lined up right over the sit bones. You can even rock forward and back a little just to find out that sweet spot. You'll know you found it when you just sit with more ease and breathe with more ease. Even though this is a challenging pose to sit in, looks like we're not doing anything, but we're doing a lot in this pose. Legs are active, feet are active. The spine is, our awareness is. We're going to take the right knee and bend it, place the foot on the inner left leg. And if you want, you can support yourself with a blanket or block underneath that right knee. I'm going to sit up tall, square over the left leg, reach up. And on the exhale, slowly reach out, stretching through the crown of the head at the same time as you're folding forward. And then when you've gone far enough, and far enough is where you can feel a gentle stretch in the back of that left leg, and you're not caving in the belly and chest. Still feel like there's some good posture in the upper body. Holding there, we breathe. And using the breath to bring more awareness into the pose and refine it. And then sitting up, move slowly, extend that right leg, take a breath. And then bend the left knee, placing that foot on your right inner thigh. Again, supporting your leg. Reach up. And exhale as you reach out and fold over the leg. Keep breathing. Steady breaths. Feel the belly move with the breath. And release that, come up. Extending that leg again. This time we'll take the right knee up. foot is planted on the floor. Okay. And then we're going to take the left arm up and twist using strength of your belly, twist right. Hold on to your leg, your knee. Lift up through the crown of the head. Right twist. Breathe into the twist. And release that. Bend the left knee. Bring your arm up again, twist to the left this time. Hugging your left knee with your right arm. Feeling a little more of a challenge to breathe in a twist. That's how it's designed. We've squeezed things out, and using the breath, we're kind of flushing out internal organs. Release that. Extend the legs. And sitting up tall again. Just notice how that feels now. Any change? You might notice the pose is a little easier now than it was before in the beginning. All right, now we're going to next bring your feet together for Baddha Konasana. So just turning to face you. So the feet are together. Press the outer edges of your feet into your mat. Maybe hold on to your feet. You can also support underneath your knees if you wish instead. Or try both, because each way that you support yourself in a pose will feel different. It can just bring in different sensations, and you need to be the judge of what is best for you today. And then to come out of the pose, again, support your knees this time, or underneath them, behind them, and just straighten your legs out in front of you. Seated wide angle. And you can also keep adjusting if you have a blanket underneath your sit bones. Adjust that if you need to. Some poses I need no lift, other poses I like to have a little lift, others a bigger lift. Just depends on, again, your body. This is a more advanced way of practicing where you're just bringing your awareness into your own body and finding what works best for you. Just bring your arms up, clasp your hands, pressing into your sit bones, reach your palms upward. Maybe you can even imagine you got a string attached to the top of your head and you're pulling the top of your head up with your arms. That invisible string. Engage your legs. Now keeping your legs engaged, your feet are active, fold forward. You're using your legs to bring you forward from the hip hinge. And then bring your hands down on your legs when you've gone comfortably far. Holding this pose, breathe. Keeping your right hand wherever it is on your right leg, we're going to bring that left shoulder up, twisting slightly to the left. So that now your torso is kind of leaning over your right leg. Keeping that left leg active still. And then stretch your left arm over and up, over the right leg and up, towards the ceiling or the corner of the room. And find a deep breath. Then untwist the torso, square off over the legs again, bring that left hand down where it was. Pressing into your heels, lift up, lift the heart. And then we're going to do the other side, so keep your left hand on your left leg. Start to twist slightly to the right. And then bring that right arm up and over. Use the pose to stretch your body. Good. Inhaling back up. And we're going to bring our feet in. Just cross your legs. And we sit comfortably. If it's not comfortable crossing your legs, find another position. We're just going to sit there for a moment. Let your arms just rest in your lap. Like there's nothing holding your arms up except your lap, not the shoulders, not any tension in the neck or upper spine. Just the spine is lifting up through the crown of the head. Just close your eyes a moment, bring your awareness to the breath and your body. Just noticing how your body feels right now. Noting your legs, your back, shoulders, arms. Now all we're going to do is change the cross of your legs. And then you're going to do the same thing again, just noticing how everything feels. Again, supporting where you need to. After you've changed the cross of your legs, again, closing your eyes, let your lap hold up your arms. Just focus on the spine lifting up and the breath moving in the body. So I'm noticing a little tightness in my neck. I know that's really common. So we're just going to take one hand and place it on top of your head, like on the crown of the head. Then you're going to place the other hand on the back of your neck. And we're going to push up the head into the hand and then also push the neck into that other hand. Just very gently. You don't want to push back too far, just enough where you feel like you're starting to create that part of the spine. And you can notice if you move your head slightly, different muscles in the back of the neck tighten up. So see if you can find where those muscles are not tight, that position of your head. And then let go of your hands and the arms rest again. Try to keep your head in that position where your neck's not tight. Notice how now any tension might shift from the neck to somewhere else. For me, it shifted down to my top of my shoulders. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to put left hand down, put your hand on top of your head again, and we're going to press the head up into the hand and tilt your head away from that arm that's down. Just a little bit, not very much. The idea here is to stretch the left side of your neck and top shoulder gently, just a little bit, very subtle. And at the same time, we're lengthening the neck. And breathing and pulling your shoulder down. And then release it. Take a breath. And then we'll take that other arm down. Again, place the other hand on top of your head. And we're going to tilt the head again. Press the head up into the hand and away from the arm that's down. Just a little bit, not very far, just a little tilt. Focusing on lengthening the spine, pulling the shoulders down. Breathe into the belly. And then release that. Roll the shoulders very slowly, very gently. And just reach your arms out and back. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lift up with the gaze and heart. Pull the shoulders down. And release that. Next, we're going to do our relaxation portion. So we're going to bring your mat or whatever you use for legs up the wall pose just go ahead and move into that. Legs up the wall. And then your arms are out, nice and comfortable. Maybe just letting them, just feeling that floor holding up your arms. And head. Just notice every part of the body that's touching the floor. Just by noticing that, you're going to relax into it a little more deeply. This is what we've done all the poses for, to prepare for this. Let those shoulders soften. Notice the flow of energy now moving in the part, in the torso, in the shoulders, in the neck. The more relaxed you get your body, the more you can feel that. Now, in the next minute or so, just sliding your feet back down and bring yourself onto your mat. Just take your time and move when you are ready to move into Shavasana. And in Shavasana, we'll just lay down, get comfortable, maybe cover up. Just closing your eyes. Now noticing there's even more energy moving in your body because your whole body is in the same plane. There's free flow of blood now down into the toes again. The heart can rest. Let go of the head. And again, just notice where your body is touching your mat, your head, shoulders, back of the arms. Noticing the spine, back of the hips, back of your legs, calves, your heels. Bringing your attention to the front of the body, the forehead, noting each area as it relaxes. The eyes, the jaw, the chin, mouth. Back of your neck, the throat, the top of the shoulders and the collarbones, and chest and ribs, the solar plexus, your belly, the front of the hips, on top of your legs, the knees, the shins, the ankles, your feet and toes. And notice how your whole body feels as you continue to relax. Let go of inner tensions to allow the energy to flow freely in your body. Notice or imagine how full of light that energy is. Imagining colors that you might like to feel in your body. I always like green. Green is the color of the grass and green leaves. Or blue for the blue sky. These colors have an effect on our body. Just imagining them brings specific kinds of healing. You don't have to think about it, you just intuitively pick up on a color you want to focus on. Imagine it, imagine you're breathing it in. And just seeping throughout your whole body like you're the sponge. You'll just begin to bring your attention back into the present, into your room. Noticing you're there, laying in your mat. Start to use the breath to bring movement back into your body. And when you're ready, bring your knees up. And roll over onto one side. And come back up to seated. And sitting, bring your palms together, thumbs touching your heart. Bring your inner gaze into your heart. Bring a smile on your face. Breathe it in. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Thank you, Karen. This was absolutely wonderful.
Oh, good.
The last part of it nearly put me to sleep.
Oh, good.
You have a wonderful trip, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.